All right, so y'all already know we're gonna start with cleaning our chicken with a little vinegar, a little lemon juice, let that soak for a bit, rinse it a few times. And while that's soaking, we're gonna get our spinach and we're going to chop it up. So spinach shrinks so we don't have to chop it up too much. Just go in one time, chop, chop, chop. It's all nice and chopped, so go ahead and put it in our bowl. Get all those pieces. Every piece counts. Then we're gonna go ahead and chop up our mushroom. These are baby Bella mushrooms. If you don't know, Bella is short for portobello. So baby portobello mushrooms, those are actually my favorite type of mushroom. I usually cut the stalk off a little bit depending how long it is, but I still cook it. I just cut it off so it's easier to slice up the mushrooms. You want to go ahead and just slice them in a way that's kind of like dice. So don't slice them, dice them. And then you're going to go ahead and put that in the bowl with the spinach. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my cream cheese. Well, actually, this isn't cream cheese. It's something called Nafuto cheese that I got from Aldi. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's supposed to be healthier than regular cream cheese. So I really actually, I let this sit out a little bit and get soft before adding it to the mixture. That way it's easier to mix up. I also don't have it on video, but I did 2 cloves of garlic and I minced them and added it to the mixture. So go ahead and do that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add all my favorite seasonings to this mixture. I'll list them in the comments below. Some Italian cheese and some Colby Jack cheese, and mix it all up as you see on the left-hand side. This is what it looks like all mixed up. And then I have my cleaned chicken breasts and I pat them dry on both sides. Patting them dry actually helps the seasonings stick a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, examining it. I don't like the way that one looks. I'm kind of picky. There's a little piece of fat, so I got that little yucky piece off. I don't always get every piece of fat off, but some pieces look disgusting. So that little piece, still gonna cook it, save it for later. But what you wanna do is take your chicken breast and make a slit on the side, but you also want it to be kind of in the middle of the chicken. And you wanna make sure it's deep enough so it's like a little pocket. So it should look just like that, so that you can fit stuff in it like you do with a pocket. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take all my favorite seasonings and season my chicken breast on both sides. I know it looks like a lot, but you know my motto, if you ain't sneeze it, it ain't seasoned. So go ahead, rub that in real good. And then we're gonna start stuffing the chicken with our mushroom and spinach and cheese mixture. So go ahead and just pack them up as much as the chicken can handle. And then of course you wanna get some toothpicks and put them in there. You can just to make sure that they kind of stay closed through the cooking process, because we're gonna pan sear those and then throw them in the oven. So you can just put the toothpick in until it hits the cutting board or the bottom, the surface of whatever you're using to put your chicken on top of. So just do it. I didn't measure clearly. I just kind of okay, let's just kind of make sure the pocket is as closed as possible. Because if not, things will ooze out. But that's also fine if you want to make a sauce. So I'm going in with my garlic and herb butter, and this butter actually burns faster, and start searing it. And this is what it looks like in the pan. Yummy. So once I seared them on both sides, I took them off the pan and added them to a foil pan for the oven. I added the rest of our spinach and mushroom mixture, some more garlic and herb butter, some milk, some Italian cheese, some Colby Jack cheese, a little bit of lemon juice, a few seasonings, just a little bit. Mix it all up to kind of make a sauce. You can use cream of mushroom if you want, but I made that from scratch, and this is what it looks like up close. Yummy. So once the chicken is done, you can put it in the pan. You can cover it like this, or you can add the sauce to it and make it like a creamy thing so that you can pour it over mashed potatoes or rice or some type of, or even pasta. I usually do mashed potatoes. So pretty much I'm just pouring the mixture all over the chicken inside of the pan. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover this with foil, put it in the oven for 350 for about 25 minutes. And the chicken is going to be so tender. But also you could just do water at the bottom of the pan if you don't want to make a sauce or anything. And cover it with foil and do the same thing. And you'll still get like the juiciness of, the juiciness and tenderness as if you made a sauce. And this is what it looks like before I pop it in the oven. So yummy. All right, now I have had this in the oven for about 25 minutes. And this is how it looks when I uncover it. That chicken is tender. That sauce is nice and creamy and ready to serve it out.